How you doing, everybody? Today is a good day. You know that it has to be a good day because I'm facetiously wearing my Angry Birds shirt right now. One more level. And I actually shaved myself. Like, for reals. Normally I leave this up to my barber, but I did this myself and it looks awesome. So you know it has to be a good day when I've done those sorts of things. Why is it a good day? It's a good day because, well, this is the first day that I've gotten a chance to actually record anything as far as updates go, and I also, while also having my new computer set up completely. Now, if you didn't know, previously to this, I got a new computer. It's a desktop, and actually it's sitting on the desk that the camera's on right now. And it's quite a bit better than my old crappy laptop, which is upstairs right now. And, oh, by the way, you might notice something. This chair, if you've been around for a while, you may recall that this chair was in my apartment at one point. Well, we actually moved some stuff around in my house and ended up bringing this and my old desk over. My old desk is much better than the other desk that I had for the desktop computer, which, by the way, is right next to you, or right next to the camera, I guess you could say. So, I brought it all over here because it was much better than the one that I had before. The one that we had before was like a roll-top desk, so it was kind of crappy. So, but now I've got this really awesome desk over here, I've got this really awesome computer, and I've got a really awesome room tour for you guys right about now, because I'm thinking that if I showed you how everything was set up and everything, it'd be kind of cool. So, I'm going to do that in a minute. First things first, though, I want to just get a couple of updates out of the way. Let's see, I've got another, I guess you could say, update video. It's not really an update video, it's kind of something that we did on the Mario Kart Wii stream quite a while ago. Octane Blue already posted up a video when I was playing the game completely blindfolded by my hat, my winter hat. And I have the face cam footage of that as well as the actual footage from the Pinnacle of that. So I'm probably going to put that up pretty soon. But after that, that's going to be the last Pinnacle video that goes up on the channel, unless there's a dire circumstance or I have to use the Pinnacle for some reason, like if I'm not available with the HD PVR, which, by the way, now works. It works on everything. It works with my with my Game Boy player. It works with the PS3. It works with everything. So it's great. I'm really glad that I got it to working and, you know, everything like that. So I wouldn't have spent $200 on it for practically nothing, because the only thing that I would have gotten out of it without that is the component cables. So I'm glad that I got that all taken care of, and got that whole thing working. So now I'm going to be recording with the HD PVR pretty much exclusively. I took a look at how the composite video works on it, and it works a lot better than the Pinnacle. You may have noticed that now, if I'm using the flip camera here, there's like static. If you look at like black areas or anything like that, like if you look at the back of this chair for too long, you'll see little static lines running across it maybe. It's not like that anymore, because the Pinnacle had that kind of a problem as well. But no longer a problem with the HD PVR, because I checked the footage from the composite side of things after I recorded the composite stuff. Excuse me, with my Game Boy player over here. And it looked kind of blurry for a little while when it was recording it, but then I went and looked at the video and it looks really crisp and really spot on. So that's all taken care of there. Now, let's see, what else did I have to say? Okay, so for current playthroughs, I'm probably going to test out the HD PVR with an actual, I'm thinking I might like do something, like just like a video, maybe 2 videos of just test footage with the HD PVR with the PS3, because now that I've got it working, I really want to put something out that's like spot on in quality. So I'm thinking about doing that. I might do that a few days after I put this stuff up. Most videos probably won't be going up. Oh, God. Excuse me. Why am I so tired? I don't know. But most of the videos that I'll be using for this won't be going up for a couple of days at least. I'm trying to figure out exactly how my schedule is going to go at this point, because my parents, well, not my parents, my mom and Exia are in Ohio visiting some relatives right now. So it's basically Jets and I and our dad, Papa Chromium, in the house by ourselves. So I'm going to be trying to record as much as I can between now and when they get back. So we'll see how much I get done, and then if I get enough done, I'm going to, you know, post it up for you guys. I'll probably take a week. I'm going to say a week between now and the next video, at least when I'm recording this and the next video. I don't know if when this goes up and the next video will be a week, but I want to get a bunch done, is my point, so I'm going to try to do that. Final Fantasy V stuff will probably be going up quicker than Pokemon Emerald stuff, because Final Fantasy V I have less as far as planning goes for that one. Like, I have plans for stuff that I want to do in Pokemon Emerald that hopefully is going to be something you've never seen in a Pokemon playthrough before. I think it's pretty original. I haven't seen anything like what I want to do with it on YouTube, and I think it'll give you guys a little bit more of a sense of immersion in the playthrough if I do it that way. So hopefully I'll be able to do that, but what I'm planning on doing is going to take a little more editing than normal videos would. So the Emerald videos might be going up a little slower. Probably if I do post any Pokemon Emerald stuff, it'll be like one episode a day. Whereas if I post Final Fantasy V stuff, it would be like 2 episodes a day. But we'll see how that goes when I get to that point. I'm thinking I'm going to finish Final Fantasy V before I finish Emerald, but I'll move on to finishing All for One as well. So what I'm thinking is that I'll finish Final Fantasy V and finish All for One while finishing Pokemon Emerald. So those 3 projects will all be done at around the same time. Well, Final Fantasy V will finish before Pokemon Emerald and All for One do, and then All for One and Pokemon Emerald will probably finish around the same time. And then from there I can move on to something else. So, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the playthroughs go. Like I said, I might just do a test video or 2, just to show you how everything now looks with the HCPVR. It's not going to be any different on you guys' side of the thing, but it's much easier on my side of the thing, because a 720p video now takes 20 minutes to render out as opposed to 2 hours, which it took before. So that's quite a nice improvement. And a 480p video, which is what both of my playthroughs are at this point, take about half as long as the video itself. So if it's an 18-minute video, it takes 9 minutes to render out. So it should be quite nice on my end, because I'll be able to render out a lot faster. Oh, and by the way, a couple other things. For Final Fantasy V, if you guys are playing along, please, please, please don't get the Black Chocobo yet, because I forgot something that I'm going to be using the fired-powered ship for. So if you have a backup save file, which, by the way, that was the reason why I was alternating my save files, was because I was going to keep a backup save for when I got the Black Chocobo. But if you guys have the backup save file available, please don't delete it and use it with the fire-powered chip, because I'm going to be using it for one thing and one thing only. It's optional, so don't think that it's required. But if you do want to use it, I'll let you guys know what that is in the next episode when we start it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that in the Pokemon Emerald videos, I do appreciate that you guys are giving me suggestions for team recommendations and everything like that, but I have already decided my entire team for the whole entire playthrough. So as much as I do appreciate it, hold off on those, because I know what I'm going to be using, and I'm not going to be changing it, really. And I know that makes me look like a prick, but that's just how the Moneyball rolls. So that's what I just wanted you guys to know for that. So Pokemon Emerald stuff, don't worry about the team. I already got that taken care of. Just sit back, relax, and watch. And for Final Fantasy V, optional stuff for next time. So on with the room tour. Okay, so now that I've got all that stuff out of the way, let me just grab the camera real quick. I am not as young as I used to be. I'm just going to grab the camera up real quick. If you get motion sickness, I apologize. But this is my room. I guess, kind of. I can't really zoom out too much, but this is my room. There's our beds and everything. Over there was where the computer used to be. And actually, let me... that was the couch I just stepped over. There's our old dresser. This is where pretty much where the computer used to be, except it was like right in the center here, and it was in this big clunky roll top desk that just it didn't work with the computer or anything like that. So this is my little game shelf as well as my system shelf. I had Exia. Exia mostly organized it, but I had the plan of how to do it. There's my microphone that I use for All for One and my external hard drive. There's my actual headset. I'm going to be getting a new one, probably a Turtle Beach P11. I'm going to sit down. Because Turtle Beach P11 looks pretty good for that sort of stuff. And then there's all of my games down there. Like, well, mostly all. The GameCube pile is kind of short because most of the GameCube games and some of the PS2 games as well are actually upstairs. I don't know if you can see that, but it does go back a second row. And, yeah, most of the GameCube games and some of the PS2 games are still upstairs in Exia's shelf up there. So, like, we've got a PS2 plugged in up that way. That's the stairwell. New York Jets, yay. Except I hate the New York Jets. Whatever. Jets likes them. That's the name. That's an exercise machine that nobody uses, and it looks more like a torture device than an actual exercise machine. So... And there's my PS2 up there. That's the one that I used to record Sly Cooper with. The PS2 that's hooked in upstairs actually Exia's, so I got my own when I wanted to do that playthrough. There's some Wii remotes because the Wii's still in the living room because I'm not doing any playthroughs for the Wii. And yeah, that's about all the stuff that I've got there. Good God. There it is, Call of Duty Black Ops. I should probably just throw that thing out right now because I'm probably never gonna play Black Ops ever again. I got a little antelope over here. I don't know why. I think I got it at a little, like, Indian reserve in Pennsylvania or something like that, and I just, whatever, I was like, oh, I'll just keep it. So, there's a little room tour. Here's the pinnacle. Actually, let me get out of the light. Pinnacle's in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can barely see the silver circle in there. That's the pinnacle, along with this Tony Hawk's Ride skateboard mechanism thingy. Still don't know how the hell that thing works. So that's the room in a nutshell. And, oh, by the way, Exia rented Saints Row the Third. I really should take that back. Here's what you're really looking for. I'll get this off here. There we go. This is what you're really looking for, besides my water bottle. The actual computer itself. Now, the Dell monitor is old because we've had that for our other computer that was over there. But everything else is completely new, including our little nice Netgear wireless router now. Our other one was a piece of ass. Like, seriously, it was it was this big clunky USB drive that went into the back of our computer, and it was it must have been years old because it was bent in practically in half. It was just bleh. Jets really likes his sound quality, so he got some really nice Logitech speakers. He said he wanted to get a new one. There's a little subwoofer. Our little subwoofer down there. It's kind of weird hearing like the treble up here and then the bass down here, but I'll get used to it, I'm sure. And then here's the mother of all. Why does this thing look all... Okay, that's better. There's the mother of all desktops right there, along with this string of wires. That one right there has some connection issues in the wall, so I had to plug it into this one. But here is the motherboard right here, the tower. It is a Dell XPS 8300, I believe, and it has like 6 million USB ports on it. It's an i7, it's a quad core, and it also has like moving parts, if I can ever get this thing to move. There you go, look at that. That's where I stick in my USB ports. I don't know if you can see that, you probably can't, but that's where I'm going to stick them in. It's an all-around great thing. I upgraded the graphics card on it, so I might be able to do PC stuff eventually. Probably not yet, because I don't have a method of recording it that I think is solid and reliable. So I'm probably not going to do that yet. But it is quite nice. It runs on Windows 7, obviously, so I shouldn't have too many problems with the actual HD PVR when I'm recording with it, which, by the way, is over here. The HD PVR is here and the PS3 is down here. It's actually on right now because I showed you guys that thing right there, but I won't say what that is yet. So there's my HD PVR. And here's the GameCube. I still have the Pokemon XD skin that I got on pre-order from God knows how long ago. I don't even remember when that game came out. And Pokemon Emerald's in the slot right now because I'm gonna probably go record that pretty soon after this video's over. And obviously PS3. Composite, it works like right in here, and then the actual PS3 stuff is in the back there. I don't think it's connected right. No, it's not connected. They're over there. It's not connected right now, but it's. I'm gonna be using it pretty soon. So let me just set this thing back up real quick over here. I apologize for moving you guys around a million times. There we go. I think something's dripping down my nose. By the way, thanks to Squawkers23 for the honey recommendation. I've been on honey for about 3 weeks now. And my immune system, I guess, seems to have built up to the pollen. I'm sneezing and coughing a little bit now, but I'm not doing it nearly as much as I was last spring. Everything else was growing in. So, thanks for that. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. So that's about all I have to say. So I think that's about it for this update video. Like I said, I'll be back with some new stuff from Final Fantasy V and Pokemon Emerald, and probably another HD PVR test relatively soon. I'll probably post up, or try to post up, the Mario Kart Wii video, the Facecam video with me playing on Facecam, probably the day after this one gets posted. Depends on how busy I get, but hopefully I'll be able to do that relatively soon. So that's about all I have to say. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my little room tour. It's nothing really special, but it's there. So like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. I wonder if that was blatantly obvious. I kind of tried to leave it in so that you guys could figure out what that was, but whatever. You guys will figure it out. I'm sure somebody will mention it in the comments or something like that, so I don't know why I'm really giving a